There are two main reasons why we had to take on this project, and I state we had to. Number one being to keep up to HICWA standards. We were going to have to change our bedrooms around anyway, and by doing that we might lose a bedroom, which leads on to reason number two. Scale-wise we were a bit small anyway, so with this we're going to be upscaling, and it'll hopefully lead to us being more financially viable.
So in order for Valentia Hospital to be successful and to continuation to provide the service for the Iveragh Peninsula, we had to change from a multi-occupancy room, which is 3 or 4 beds in each room, to single occupancy. And the benefits of this to the resident themselves means they have an individualised space that they can personalise for themselves, and they have their own bathroom. They have their own heights, and they have a lockable, storable space for themselves that they can control over. And this is what's required now, and it brings challenges for the resident and the staff, but it'll also bring security for the resident because they'll have their own personal space that it's their own, and they'll feel more like home, and that's the point of it.
Well, having the facility here is a great comfort to the families because the residents are remaining in their own locale, more or less, and just to know that they're being cared for, loved and looked after is a fantastic relief. They're not taken away somewhere and put some place far in the county. Like there was talks if things didn't go right here, you'd be at a Kilmare or Dingle. A logistical nightmare for families. But this is absolutely ideal and perfect and very well run. The smaller facility as it is now, and I've no doubt that will continue into the larger extension.
The residents and their relatives and families have always found Valentia Hospital to be a homely, unique place, and I've often heard, and it's glad to hear it, that relatives and their families calling this a home rather than a hospital. And even with the extension, and as a staff member and with all the staff and the board and management, we continue to strive to keep that uniqueness within the hospital, that the building, the extension will be different, but the people and the atmosphere in it will remain the same.
It is completely closed in, floors down. We are now in the process of tiling and painting and fitting out the bathrooms, and hopefully in another short few months we'll be ready to open up our facility. The building is going to cost somewhere in the region of $1.5 million. To date, so far, we've got over 400,000 from the Rain Kerry, 2 years with the Rain Kerry, 2014, 2015. Hopefully, with the help of this year, it'll help us finishing off the project or keep our loans to a minimum anyway. As
a staff member and somebody who works in Valentia Hospital, and on behalf of all the staff and all involved in the hospital, I would really sincerely want to thank the Ring Kerry charity cycle.
I would also like to take this opportunity to thank mainly the cyclists at this stage for the 2 years that we had the Ring Kerry. Only for them and the great fundraising they did, I don't think this project would be where it is now. So I would like to give them a massive thank you, and hoping if they could give us another shove again this year, it'll be a massive help to get us close to the line anyway.